Okay, welcome back. We're in the final stages here of setting up our email campaign for PLS, our custom email campaign. And I'm just finishing up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to connect everything together. Now, I figured out a couple things as I got along into this, and I got pretty good at this pretty fast. I found out that it was a whole lot easier if I just clicked on this paste as plain text. Control Victor, and then all of a sudden my font, everything went in there all nice and neat, and it wasn't all jumbled up, and I didn't have to fix nothing. I figured that out right after I shot the last video when I started loading up all my emails. Okay, now this is my last email that I'm loading up in here, so let's get this all loaded up. Now I need to show you guys a couple more things here real quick. Once I put the email in here, what I've been doing, Control A, which I highlight everything. I like to use the font Verdana. Then I hit Control A again. I found that I like the size 16. That's the size font that I like in my emails. Let's scroll down here a little bit. I also figured out that I like to change this color to this dark blue. I like to bold that and underline it. That's my hyperlink. Let's grab the page that's going to. Copy. I'm going to hyperlink that. Control V. Target. We want that to open up in a new window. Click OK. All right. Let's get my spacing here correctly. And then what I like to do here is down here, I want to use the same color for my Facebook link. That's also going to be that dark blue color. Oh, you know what? I forgot to copy that. Let's go back down to it. Let's open this up so we can see what we're doing. There we go. All right, Control C. Let's go back up and hyperlink that. Control Victor. Wait a minute, that didn't work. Got the wrong hyperlink. Let's try that again. Let's cancel. Control C. See if I copied it. Control V. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're all set. Hit target. Open up in a new window. Hit OK. Click on the screen. Let's scroll down and see what it looks like. It looks okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. Go down to the bottom of the page, the very last thing that you have in your signature, and I want you to hit the space bar. Hit the, not the space, hit the Enter key about 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll show you why in a second. I figured that out too. Once you start proofreading your stuff, you start figuring out what... I'm hypercritical the way my emails look, and you guys should be too. It's got a lot to do with your click-through rates, and I'll show you that in 1 second. I'm going to hit Save Changes. So that was my last email loaded up into the system. And then I'm going to click Send Now. I want this to be sent to my email right now so I can check it and make sure it's correct. And I'll show you guys what I did as far as my sequencing. The first email, it's going to be called Welcome, Your PLS Action Plan. That's going to be email 0, means it'll go out right away once somebody opts into your list. And then what I did was every other day I sent them an email up until I got to where? I got to about day 18, and then how the real money is made online. I went to day 21, and then I went about every 4 days, it looks like. Yeah, day 21, day 25, 29, 33, 37, 41, 45. So I basically got emails going out the first 45 days. Now I'm going to give you guys a couple more emails and a couple more videos and sales pages here shortly after this video is shot. So I don't know when you're going to see this. You know, this is at the very early stages, but we've got 45 days covered, and we got some valuable videos in here, some killer content. We got some training in here. I mean, this is just jam-packed, full of good stuff, and there's going to be more added to this. Okay, let's jump over to our email real quick. We got to check our emails, and let me show you guys what you want to be looking for. Let's let that load up for a second. Okay, and I just got my last email, the one we just created. Let's take a look at it and see if we like it. Okay, now there's my greeting, and then what I do is I double space. Then I've got my first paragraph, single space, second paragraph, double space. I'm real hypercritical about this, guys, and you should be too. I'm telling you, it's going to increase your click-through rates if you do this right. And then I got my hyperlink in my video. I think this should be downloaded. Then I usually get about 4 to 6 spaces. And then you remember how I had you do the 12 spaces? Because I want you to push this box down. Okay, you see this? We don't want this clutter right underneath our signature. We don't want our reader to see this. That's why I did 12. I hit 12 times. I hit the enter key and push this down. Make sure you do that. Okay. We want this to be out of sight, out of mind type stuff. Okay, but this email looks pretty good. The spacing looks good. Everything looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to highlight this, the most powerful business model, part 4. Then I'm going to click on my hyperlink and make sure it matches. Very important that I check each and every one of these. And I have checked every single one of these. So I'm going to click on this. It's going to open up in a new window. The most powerful business model, part 4, so it matches.
Hello again, it's Jameson Palmer, and this is going to be part 4 of our video series on the...
Okay, and the next thing I do is I'm going to check and make sure that my Facebook link works correctly. Opens up in a new window. Okay, I'm not logged in, but it does go to Frank Calabro Jr. or Frankie Calabro Jr., my Facebook account. Now, the reason I do this is it's online credibility. Somebody gets my email, who's this guy, Frankie Calabro? I don't know this guy. Well, they click on this, well, they can see me. They can learn more about me. Like, oh, this guy's a superstar. He's an internet marketer, you know. Maybe this is someone I should team up with. So what this does is it adds credibility. What I like to do in my signature is either put my Facebook or my Google+. I like putting my Google Plus also at the bottom of my signature, either one or the other, because the same thing. Google Plus, it'll add to your credibility. If they go to my Google Plus page, it might take a second to load up, but the same thing. I mean, just, you know, credibility. I mean, you know, they can learn all about me. Plus, you know, all my content is in here, everything I share, all my training videos, you know, because I also teach internet marketing and SEO and everything else in here. So, you know, they can just look me up. That's why I do that. Okay, enough of that. I'm getting off subject. Okay, now back to what we have to do next. What we have to do next is we've checked all of our emails. They all work. And you guys can see I checked every single one of these. I checked every single link. I like the spacing. You know, if anything was messed up, I fixed it. I went back in and edited the email, made it exactly the way I wanted it. So now what we got to do is we've got our custom landing page. They're going to opt in on our list. Then they're going to go to our custom sales page. Probably look something like this. Depending upon when you see this video, we're going to change these out from time to time. We're going to do a lot of testing. Now what we want to do is we want to connect all this stuff together. So real simple. What do we got to do? We're going to go to, let's see here. We're going to go to websites, and we're going to go right here, view all domains. I want you to click on view all domains. Okay, and find out whatever you named this campaign. Okay, I don't know what you named it. I don't know how many subdomains that you created in here. I'm using this particular domain, googlethisSite.com. Then I'm going to that lead capture page, which is right here, okay? And then I'm going to our sales page, which is right here. And now I want to connect that to the email campaign that we just set up. So I'm going to click right here. I'm going to edit my email campaign. I'm going to choose my domain, googlethisSite.com. Now I'm going to choose what email campaign I want to connect to. I named mine VIP campaign. So whatever you named it, I choose this campaign. Setup is complete. Congratulations. You have successfully set up this domain. Okay, now what happens is they're going to start getting those emails that we just built, our custom emails that we just built and just set up. So that's it. That's the final. That's the final step in the process for setting up your emails. Now your marketing funnel is complete. Your marketing funnel is killer. It is customized. It is going to convert like just madness. Now all we got to do is focus on the traffic methods, and that's going to be in future videos. I know some of you guys are probably already working on some things, some solo ads. You're doing Facebook stuff. You guys are doing stuff on Craigslist, pay-per-click over on Facebook, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's no shortage of traffic. If you're not figuring out a traffic source, I always recommend to everyone, you need to focus on 2 free methods, and you should focus on 2 paid methods. That's what I always recommend to everybody. But that's not what this video is about. Let's stay on subject here, and let's just wrap up this email tutorial. And you guys are set up, and you're ready to go. All right, rock stars. We'll talk to you guys in the next video. God bless everybody. Make sure you pass this on to your next person, people that you sign up, okay? Very important. All right. Talk to you guys soon.